This project was my very first time finishing a basement. Getting started was a little bit tricky as far as putting in the studs, and there were a lot of obstacles in the way of this basement, which you'll see here in the next couple of minutes. Some of the framing issues were needed to frame around a furnace area, some duct work. Basically, I had to put in a really big bulkhead, which is kind of right in the middle of the room. And then dealing with some plumbing that was in a weird spot and ultimately adding a half bathroom in this basement as well. So you can see these initial photos are mainly just the framing, putting up the walls. And again, it is kind of a weird shaped room, but it still ended up pretty nice. You'll see it here in a second. Turns out to be like a pretty nice, comfortable space. Again, some of the issues mainly were the height of the ceiling, and we're including like the weird bulkhead, which you can see here, the duct work, and then just kind of working around where the electrical panel was. I ended up putting in a TV stand entertainment studio on the wall you can see here. Basically made a custom built-in with cabinets and shelves and a good spot for a TV. From there you can see I added some insulation, put in some doors, and I was also working around the vent pipe for the radon mitigation system. So those were all things to move around. Also a bunch of like weird closets, and we framed in a utility room directly next to the steps. Used R13 insulation in all of the walls, kept the room very nice and comfortable. Left a cutout for where the radon gauge is, and you can see some drywall starting to go up here. For the bulkheads, I ended up using furring strips because I didn't want to take up a ton of space with how small the room was. So those worked out to be the best choice for it. You can see at the top here, it's just framed right around the ductwork. There's some weird little vents that have to be covered up too. And then we cut a hole in the floor and added plumbing for a half bathroom, which you can see here. Running the jackhammer, cut the floor, and had some plumbing put in and reconcreted over top of it. This gave us a spot for the toilet. And then I had a plumber come in and put in drains and supply lines for the sink and vanity. So you kind of see it here. It's like a smaller bathroom under the staircase. Turned out to be plenty of room, and you can see the doors that are used were actually repurposed from the original doors from the house. They actually came with the house, so I cut them down and used one for the bathroom door, which you can see it's solid wood, and then one for the laundry area, which is next to the staircase. It's just some more insulation. You can see the drywall inside. It's kind of a weird shaped room, but it was big enough with a smaller vanity and a normal size toilet. Had someone finish the drywall. You can see the bulkheads. We did the floor tile ourselves at the entryway. Then we also did the floor tile that you're about to see in the bathroom too. So here was the final finished walls with paint. You can see that it is just kind of an oddly shaped room. But then we started to put trim on, and we had carpet brought in from Home Depot, and you can kind of see that it came out to be a nice little room. There's an example with the TV, lighting on the steps coming down so no one would be able to fall. Did a drop ceiling with the track and the lights. These pictures are of the bathroom, so you can see the floor. We had to self-level that twice. Put in our own tile that I finished with my friend. Then just the rough-ins for the plumbing. Used the Euro-style vanity, which is really narrow, and just a regular toilet from Home Depot. Turned out really nice. It was a nice project, nice little bathroom. These last couple pictures just show some finishing touches, some stuff on the walls, and that's about it.